Mason.
Go on.
Comicbookmovie.com.
Oh, I remember those guys. Our old stomping ground.
That's right.
Our old best pals.
Agreed. So they are saying, well, everybody's saying this, but there were 35 minutes of Deadpool and Wolverine show, and this is some of the quotes that were compiled.
Why only 35 minutes? I've been ripped off.
Yeah.
I want to see the whole movie for free in advance. I'm mad about this.
Do you want to see it early? Because I got preview stuff on the Tuesday night.
Yeah, why not?
But you can also see it on Wednesday night in a regular
Oh,
cinema.
that'd be about the same, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be
see
about
how we
the
go.
same. Okay.
But then we get to stand near the Deadpool standee.
Oh, yeah.
And be like, we're friends with Deadpool.
Look
but
at
not
us.
Wolverine. Wolverine's mad. He doesn't want to be friends with us.
Look at us.
But he has to. We're hugging with Wolverine.
Look at us.
We're giving the peace sign.
Look at us.
Look at us, we'd say.
Yeah.
On Instagram. 10,000 likes.
So they're saying best since Endgame. Everything I hoped for. You really aren't ready. I guess you could call it Deadpool and Wolverine.
Okay.
Pretty
Is
good.
it because Wolverine is referred to as Wolverine the whole movie?
Might happen.
Okay.
You okay with that?
Opening sequence, Deadpool's like, I'm going to call you Wolverine. But I don't like that. Well, that's why I'm doing it.
Maybe he's from the dimension.
You don't like this nickname, that's why it's sticking around.
But maybe he's from the dimension where he's called Wolverine.
Wolverine, yeah,
So,
okay.
and it's fine. And he's like, thank you for calling me by my real name, Wolverine. Yeah.
Not my real name, which is Laulgan.
How long would you think this movie is? This isn't a test. I'm just curious.
Oh, if they've given away 35 minutes for free.
Yeah.
I reckon...
Like with the cameos that it's supposed to have and whatever. What would you say?
Shorter than expected, I reckon.
Oh, okay.
I reckon it's 127 minutes.
So what's that, an hour and 7?
Yep. No, it's
2 hours and
2 hours and 7.
It's exactly 2 hours and 7 minutes. Did you know that?
I didn't know
That's
that.
incredible.
But I'm so in tune
Yeah.
with comic book movies, I can do that.
Yeah, it's shorter than I think people, me in particular, not you apparently.
No, I know.
You knew.
Yeah.
Expected.
Yeah.
It's the social media reactions to this drop on July 22nd.
God, I've got a beautiful mind, don't I?
You really do. And the review's embargoed until July 23rd.
How do you like them apples?
I like
of
it
me
pretty-
figuring it out.
Yeah, I like-
Guess someone owes me an apology.
I do apologize. I mean, that wasn't a test. Sure. When you got it wrong, inevitably, which you should have, I would have jumped all over that.
That's right, yeah.
But you did it
I
somehow.
Did it, yeah. I didn't go, I bet it's 49 hours. What do you mean I'm wrong? What do you mean? What do you mean dyscalculia? What do you mean?
Still jazzed for this?
Yep.
Good.
Yeah.
But then we've got, of course, delays but not dismays in relation to Horizon and American Saga Chapter 2.
Do you think we're going to see new Wolverine in Deadpool Wolverine?
Like a new Wolverine?
Like new cast Wolverine, whoever it is.
It's possible.
Unless Hugh Jackman wants to just be Wolverine
well,
again.
I think I saw...
That's the rumours that I'm now seeing
I
floating
think
around.
the rumours at the moment is also that he's going to be doing some Avengers Secret Wars stuff.
Oh, yeah, right.
I think they probably will recast, but yeah, maybe not just yet.
Interesting.
Maybe a hint. Hang on, the dog's trying to get out.
My goodness, it's cold out there, Ollie. What are you thinking?
So, Horizon and American Saga Chapter 2 will no longer be releasing in theaters this August. The first one, of course, went to cinemas in this month or last month?
In this month,
I can't
that's
remember.
right. And now I believe they're saying we need people to. They're not saying we're cancelling the cinema release. They're saying we want to give people more time to experience
So we can cancel
Horizon
this,
and American Saga.
Yeah.
So they can watch 2 and then we can cancel 3 and 4.
As we talked about last week, it's directed and stars Kevin Costner. Oh, yeah, it was released on June 28th and has so far made around $25 million. I believe the two movies together cost $100 million, which I guess isn't ridiculous.
No.
Not these days. Like you mentioned, the idea is to allow it to build an audience on streaming, which is possible. I mean, June did that, didn't it?
Yeah, and also this is what we've been talking about. It seems to me to be a wise decision to keep some leeway there. If you want to keep a movie in cinemas longer, or you want to delay the streaming release, or you want to move it, like we know Eric Bana moved the release of Dry 2 Extra Dry.
So dry.
Remember he moved that up because he's like,
so dry.
Yeah, that's right.
Dry mouth. Dry 2 dry mouth?
Yep.
Is that a poster you could? No, I don't think so. Don't worry about that one. Don't do it. Don't do it, okay? Don't do it. Yeah, Deadline reports that there are no plans to send the sequel directly to Max, but there could be a theatrical day-and-date release for Horizon American Saga Chapter 2, but that is reportedly still being assessed at the time. Yeah, I think it's just waiting to see streaming numbers and if social media...
I've heard of that.
But then again, like... How do you monitor
Bearing in
that?
mind, we don't know, folks.
No, well, also,
we've reached another point in this podcast where we must admit to everybody we don't know what we're talking about.
I hate doing that.
Yeah, but we have to do it. We owe all of you an apology, but not each other.
No, how do you
know?
How do you monitor that?
I mean, just, I don't know, hashtags Horizon and American Saga. We love it. on the Instagram?
Yeah, but
or on Twitter?
I guess in terms of the audience for this is probably people older than us.
Correct.
If you can believe it. And so do you look at Facebook?
Increasingly, I'm finding it hard to believe that there are people older than us, but yes.
Do you find it on Facebook? Is that the idea?
Yeah, you see how much Horizon American Saga, like AI slop is appearing.
Why isn't anybody doing this anymore? And it's Kevin Costner drinking from a hose.
That's right. And with a sign that says, it's my birthday. Oh, sorry, it says it's my birthday.
Shrek is back. Shrek 5, July 1st, 2026.
Uh-huh.
Great.
How did we leave Shrek in Shrek 4?
He died.
He had kids.
He died.
No, he's alive.
No, he died. He said, I died.
Wow.
I'm
taking my kids with me.
To hell.
We're all getting drowned in the lake. We're getting drowned in this Coliseum. Here we go.
Right.
No, but they had kids, right?
Yeah, he had kids. He had kids in the end of... We watched him. We didn't forget about garbage.
So is he going to have fully grown kids in this?
I don't know.
Who are going to be the voices of the kids? Jack Black?
Chris
Pratt?
Chris Pratt's Jack Black.
Others?
Yeah, the other...
Keegan Michael
Key?
Yeah,
there we go, yeah.
Yeah,
just all Kyle Gass from Tenacious D.
Yeah, all the famous people are doing voice acting now. They'll be the kids.
Exactly. The core trio is returning, like Cameron Diaz, Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy.
Yep.
Yeah. That's Shrek again.
That's Shrek
Why
again.
Why not? I think the date is July 1st, 2026.
Okay.
And
Can we put Shrek ears on that somehow?
They did it.
Nice.
It's on Twitter. You can look at it.
Nice.
Yeah. You don't have to look at it, though.
Okay.
But look, don't worry about that big movie.
Okay. Well, okay. But
I
was going to say,
about it?
Generally speaking, they're a cut above. I can't remember what Shrek
Some of them
falls.
are.
Yeah.
3's not.
Okay, well, that's a shame.
The Puss in Boots movies are good, in particular, the second one. Mm-hmm. Cool. All right, check that out. Also, next week we're probably going to do both The Acolyte and The Boys, which are wrapping up.
They're wrapping up.
I think they're both wrapping up this week. I might be wrong about that, but I think that's right.
Now, and you said they're wrapping up with a crossover, right? The Boys are going to beat up The Acolyte, right?
Thank God. So that's going to be episode 8 of The Boys is on July 18th.
Okay, well I'm up to date on The Boys. I'm not up to date on The Acolyte, so I'll speed run that.
Yep. Hang on, I'm just checking. I think The Acolyte has one episode left also. Yeah, on July 16th. So there we go. That's our episode next week covered. Thank God, Mason.
Thank God.
We don't have to spend money at the cinemas because we've got these free apps that we put on our television.
I love a free app.
And they dispense content to us.
YouTube's great, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
We say this every year. I think every year at the end of the year we do our famous awards that mean nothing. And we always say best streaming service, and it's almost always YouTube.
Absolutely.
It's just got niche video essays and old computer games.
Loons, Mason.
It's got loons who make videos about Loom.
Yeah,
video game that I played once in the 90s.
Oh, yeah. Should we move it along?
Let's move it along to letters.
Yeah, man.